What's up, guys? This is Tyler back again with another video, and I know what you all are thinking. Tyler, didn't you just do 2 videos on this $60,000 in cards that you bought buying to grade with PSA? Yes, indeed I did, but it's a new month, and with that, I have more cards to show off for you guys. So today, we're going to be going through all the cards that I've bought in the past couple of weeks, really through the entire month of March. Altogether, we will be looking at another $23,000 worth of cards that I've bought that once graded will hopefully have a valuation of right around $35,000. Of course, that's all assuming that everything is gradable, which still remains to be seen. So, if you're new to this channel, thank you for taking out your precious time of your day to spend time with me here. If this is content that you do like, please do me a solid and hit that like button and drop a comment down below, as I love reading through the comments and interacting with everyone whenever I can. And also, I'll be starting a weekly series soon where I am wanting your questions. I've loved interacting with everyone so much that I want to do a weekly video answering questions and interacting with everyone down in the comment section in detail that I will then recap and do a quick video just to improve the engagement with everyone. It's really fun meeting everybody and taking the time to answer some of your questions. So feel free to shoot me any questions down below in the chat and I will include those in my next video. Last but not least, before I jump into today's video, I also want to make everyone aware who is in the Phoenix area this upcoming weekend that we will be having a humongous show in the Valley downtown at the convention center. That's right, a 350 plus sports card table show will be happening in one of the best venues in America. If you want to make the last minute trip to Phoenix, I'll be setting up there Saturday. I'll likely be walking around Friday trying to make some purchases wherever I can, but if you see me, feel free to stop by and say hello, but definitely come out if you've got the time. With all that said, let's get back to the video. Okay, we are ready to jump into this order. So again, guys, this is the cards that I have been buying so far in 2022. You guys just saw that I did 2 videos showing roughly $60,000 in sports cards that I bought in the first 2 months of the year, basically January, February. This is all the cards that I've basically bought since March up until now. So this is towards the end of March, so just under a month worth of purchases. So without further ado, we got a lot of cards to go through. I don't want to break this up into multiple vids, so let's jump right into it. First up, we have got a Tom Brady and Peyton Manning dual patch. I love Tom Brady early upper deck patches. Actually, in that first $60,000 video, there were 2 cards that were not included that actually sold at a show. One was an Ultimate Collection patch from Tom Brady from 2003. I regret selling that card because it actually looked like it was somewhat gradable, at least a PSA 9. So that didn't make the video, but I had to go back out and buy another patch, and that one's really nice. So this is the Brady stack with a couple of other things underneath it. Next up, we've got one of his first game-used jerseys. So this is a 2002 Upper Deck First Team Fabrics Gold. So you won't see many of these. You'll see a lot of the jerseys, but this is the gold version, number to 150. You can see it has a little bit of a gold background. I love how Upper Deck did this back in the day. These actually look really good. I mean, if anything, a PSA 9 candidate. There are no PSA 9s or PSA 10s of this in the pop report, so I love that card. Next up, 2002 SPX Winning Materials. And I can't remember if this is gold or not, but it is numbered to 250. I'll have to double check and see. I got both of these from the same seller, and this seller looked like he had a nice Brady collection that he was selling, so I ended up snagging those, assuming that they weren't going to necessarily be looked at, which is good. Next up, this is an overpay. This is one of the overpays in the order. I believe that these have come down in raw form, but if I get it graded and it comes back 10, it will definitely pay for itself. So this is going to be a card that gets sent off regular ASAP. At the end of this video, it is going straight to the mailbox to get shipped out. So this is a Tom Brady Mosaic stained glass. I'm not a big fan of Mosaic, but you guys are going to see a lot of Mosaic in this order. And it's mainly going to be the type of stuff like this. It's somewhat unique, rare parallels, that type of thing. Next up, and I would say this is probably the most disappointing card in the order. Not that it's a disappointing card by any means. I mean, this is beautiful. Look at that card. Unbelievable. The bad thing is the back. So if we look at that back corner, that corner's probably not going to be make this a gradable card. So that's probably why this card is not in a slab. This is a $2,200 purchase, so ouch. Not a PSA 10. Again, I am going to get this graded. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and get it graded. That way I don't have to deal with a return. This is not something that you would need to return, but again, people in the hobby will return anything if it's not gem mint, which is crazy. So this is a beautiful card though. It is gorgeous. It is a case hit, not one in a case, but one in every 5 cases to get this card. You don't see many of those pop up, and it's beautiful. Now we're getting into some of the lower end Brady's. So 2003 Topps Finest Brady. These will be bulk order cards whenever I get those in. 2003 or 2004? I think it's 2004. Topps Chrome. Yep, 2004 Topps Chrome Weekly Wrap Up. That's nice and centered. So hopefully that's a gem. 2006 Topps Turkey Red Border. So this is not the regular card. This is a red border. I think that there's a white border and there maybe even be a black border. There's just a lot of different variations. So that's all the Brady's that I got. Now we're going to switch over to baseball with Wander. So Wander Franco, I love these gold foils. These gold foils to me are very, very nice buys right now. It's one of the few cards that you can actually get that's centered. So assuming that everything else looks good, and some of these may not look good. Again, I have not vetted these cards to see if they are gradable or not. So again, at the end of this, I'm going to be reviewing some of these cards and seeing what can be sent out in the mail today to PSA. So I've got 4 of the gold foils. And then I also have this one. This is a little bit off center. It's not a base card. This is the season stat line variation. It may not be season stat line. I forget exactly what the variation is for this, but it's the one advanced stat. That's it. Advanced stat number to 300. All these are a little bit off center. I'm going to roll the dice and see if I can get that one to pay off. It'll probably be an economy ordered card. So not done with Wander. Got a lot of Wanders here. A lot of Wanders. Look at all these Wandas. All right, so we've got one green Mojo Mega autograph from 2021 Panini Donruss Optic. We've got a white, we've got a blue, and another green. I love these cards. They usually grade out pretty well. There's not hardly any of these graded because, again, they came out whenever fees were expensive. So that's pretty good. Then comes my very first rookie, or rookie parallel, however you want to define it. The official Wander Franco rookie, the only rookie that Wander Franco will ever have. This is this parallel. It's a purple. It's not one of the more desirable colors, but at least it's one that I got. We'll see. I don't know what the card looks like. Haven't taken any of these out of the top loader. That one looks pretty good. Next up, this was going to be a card that should have showed up in my last couple of videos, but it had to go to the new eBay Authenticity program, which I guess is a good or a bad thing. It's got some pros and cons, but overall this card looks really good. This is the gold, the true gold, numbered to 2022, and I think it's got a good shot. Whether or not these corners all hold up, I think that we'll see how that one does down there. But overall, this one is a sharp looking card, and I think it's definitely got a chance. Now, if this came back a PSA 9, it's definitely something I would crack and send to Beckett, because it definitely has a shot at a Beckett 9.5 or something else. All right, so we've got a lot of cards to go through. That is just one stack of several. So moving on, we'll go to the smallest stack. And guys, look at this card. Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway dual autograph. Are you freaking kidding me?
I swear, if you and your sloppy friends are messing up my house...
Oh, thanks, baby. Meet me by the pool.
Hello?
Hey, I can't talk now. I'm driving through a tunnel.
So yes, Leaf has done it. I've given them a lot of crap, but my oh my. These cards that they have come out with in this new product are phenomenal. The pairings are phenomenal. Now, I get it. They're copying the Chrome technology, the ice technology, everything they're copying. But their pairings are things that we haven't seen since Upper Deck, to be quite honest. And yes, Panini did do a dual autograph of Anthony and Shaq. But for them to only release like 1 or 2 of those cards in their 10 years, Panini just sucks. Let's just put it out there. And yes, Leaf sucks too, but at least with no license, if you look at the different combinations that they have in this product, unbelievable. So I saw this pop up, bought it, love it. I'm going to try to buy another one. This is the one that's number 2 out of 3. Beautiful card. I'm going to get that one graded. Then we've also got a Giannis. These are just good, cheap autographs. Now, I don't know if Giannis is actually autographing this or if it's Giannis's brother or Giannis's mom. That does not look like a Giannis autograph to me. But until I get proven otherwise, and if they're cheap enough, I will buy it and get it graded. Because again, all these come in circulated, and for the most part, some of them look clean, some of them don't look clean. But I think that one looks pretty good. Next up, Juan Soto, Allen and Ginter autograph. So streaky autograph, not going to go for the dual autograph grade, but anytime you can get a Gem Mint Superstar autograph, love it. That's going to do well, and I think that one has a good shot. Next up, and it looks like, golly, this is an overpay compared to what these cards are going for now. Straight out of the factories in China, this is the Anthony Edwards Gold Wave International Pride variation, I believe. So I want to say I paid like $500 or $600 for this, and these cards go for like $250 now. So the market basically tanked in like a matter of 2 weeks. I don't know how that happens, but hopefully getting a PSA 10 on this will help me recover a little bit of my money. Also have another National Pride. This is the Genesis, and I just showed you all that I had another Genesis that I bought at the show. This is a Genesis that I did not buy at the show. I bought on eBay. And these cards are probably going to come down a little bit. It's not the true rookie number. This is the subset card. So these are, I want to get these graded and I want to sell them, get them out of my hands basically. Hey, look at baby Luca. Look at Luca. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh, man. Sometimes, whenever I'm by myself at night and I have nothing else to do, I just pick up my little Lucas and I just dream. I dream about what they could be. PSA 10 grades, and this one's definitely going to look nice in a PSA 10 case for sure. Panini 1-in-1 is an amazing product. This is the second year. You would think that Panini would maybe redesign the product. I mean, second year Exquisite didn't copy first year Exquisite, but it is Panini, so what can we say? Poopini. It's Poopini. All right, next up, Mosaic Gold Wave. More Gold Wave stuff. This one looks pretty good. Again, the Gold Wave stuff has come down a little bit. I paid $160 for this. I want to say the last one sold for like $100 or less. So again, hopefully PSA 10s bail me out. Obsidian. This is an Obsidian Insert Eclipse, the Red Wave, straight out of China. This is the China version. This one looks really, really good. It is a beautiful card. I actually like the T-Mall variations. The green floods, the red floods, I love them. I wish that they would actually bring that stuff to America, because the China versions are the ones to get, in my opinion. They just look really, really good. Panini Revolution Impact Luca. So this is a third year Luca, number to 149. So nice card. Again, there's going to be some cards in here that go bulk. There's going to be some cards in here that go economy. There's going to be some cards in here that go regular, and maybe one that goes express. It's probably going to be that Tom Brady. All right. Next up, and this is one of my favorite purchases here. It's not going to be a gradable card, although I might send it to PSA just to get it slabbed. We're talking about some of the earliest game use patch cards ever made from Upper Deck, and this is from the first premium product ever made. This is the first $100 per pack product, Ultimate Collection. In my opinion, history is not treating Ultimate Collection the way it should be treated. This was exquisite before it was exquisite. Unfortunately, it just didn't have the rookie classes. It didn't have LeBron James. This is the product, in my opinion. I love it. I think that it's vastly, vastly underrated. Yes, there was a game use patches in 99, 2000 Upper Deck. This is 2000, 2001 Ultimate Collection, which is the premium product. And to be able to get these cards for what you can get them for, and they're numbered so low, it's just history is not treating these cards the way they need to be treated, and I'm surprised that I actually got it for the price that I paid for it. So super happy about that. Now we have some cards that are maybe in random hodgepodge order. So we've got 3 Topps Finest MJs. Those will go bulk once bulk opens back up at some point. The same seller that I got this from, and some other cool cards previously, I got this Michael Jordan Bowman's Best Techniques Refractor. So have this bad boy. Hopefully it looks pretty good whenever I open it back up. Now this is a unique card. I don't really follow Jim Brown all that much. I think that I was just looking for old autographs using a custom search I do on eBay. And I saw this pop up and it looked like it was pretty clean. So I don't know, PSA 10 Jim Brown autographs to me seem like a pretty cool thing to go after. If I can get one of these guys to grade out. All right, so that'll probably also get sent to PSA using an expedited service. Next up, got Mike Trout, Future Stars Mini, and then also have the 2013 Mini. Then a Peyton Manning Early Topps Finest Refractor from 2005. Then a Travis Kelce. This is the pink rookie numbered to 399. I think it's pink. So getting a serial numbered rookie of his is very, very nice. I hope that doesn't have scratch surfaces, but any numbered early Topps Chrome stuff for some of these guys I think is going to do well. Josh Allen, Donruss Optic. Don't really know how the centering is on this. I thought that it was a good one, so we'll see once we take this tape off to see if it's a centered card or if it's a off-centered one or not. But that's a card that I like to buy right now. Aaron Donald, this is a Bowman Chrome Black Refractor. I think that his serial numbered rookies are going to do well. That's probably a 9 top to bottom, so it's a bulk card in my opinion, probably not anything expedited. This is probably an economy card, assuming it looks good. So Aaron Donald, Leaf Trinity, Pure Glass autograph number 23. Yes, it's Leaf, but again, if you can get some autographs and have them be slabbed in 10 holders, that is the way to go. Blaze Jordan, Bowman Sterling. This is the Wave Refractor, number 125 autograph. That'll be a bulk whenever it opens up. And this was a freebie that came with that other Aaron Donald, so I won't cover it. Now we're definitely getting in some random stuff. So 2015 Panini Prism Giannis Antetokounmpo Blue. So if you think about early LeBron refractors, early Jordan refractors, early Kobe, I think that Giannis is probably going to follow the same trend. Same with Steph Curry, which is why I've bought a couple of these. So anything serial numbered for them, these are basically like early Topps Chrome LeBron James parallels in my opinion. Orange number to 199, and they're serial numbered. So serial numbered, shiny for the first couple years, especially if they become iconic. I think those are cards to go after. Nikola Jokic, Pitch Black. This is the Green Flood, or I believe it's green, whatever color it is. So that's nice, I believe. So that would be a bulk card. This is a cool one. So John Morant, this is not the premium pulsar, but it's the premium card that comes from the regular Hoops brand. Maybe a little off-center left to right, maybe. But overall, I'm definitely going to give this one a shot. Number to 199. Man, these historically have done very, very well. So we're going to give that one a try and see what happens. Next up, we've got Panini Contender Superstar. So Superstar, this is just an insert card. Nothing rare about it, but the PSA 10s do very well, and they actually grade out very well. So this is one of the card stocks that Panini did very well on in terms of quality control. Also have Panini Prism Flashback. This is the Disco. I would rather have the silver, but I got this Disco at a relatively cheap price. So again, once bulk comes back, I think these are nice cards to get graded bulk. They're semi-rare. Again, once bulk comes back, those cards should be safe from any potential decline in the market. And of course, I'm not going to have a mail day without some patty cake rookies. And my favorite one of all being the Donruss Optic. Now, one member previously asked, how is it that you judge the centering on this card and the quality to see whether or not it is a card that is gradable? So I'll break this card down in this video. So for the most part, the surfaces on these cards are spotless. If there is an issue with the surface, it's because the owner mistreated it. It's not because Panini mistreated it whenever they made it. If we look at corners and edges, usually the front doesn't have any issues. The back is where you'll typically have issues from a corner and edge perspective. So you'll typically see some white along the corners and edges. This card looks better than any of the ones that I've ever really looked at. I do have to mention, going back to surface, on the back, it's very common for the owners, again, to grab these cards like this and leave fingerprints. So be sure if you wipe off the cards on the front that you're also wiping off the surface on the back and making sure that you're cleaning those appropriately. The next part is the tricky part, so centering. So left to right, it should be relatively easy to figure out the centering on this card. So typically what you want to do is you want to see how many bubbles that you'll have on this card on the left. So you'll see 3 bubbles there going diagonally, so 1, 2, 3. And then on the other side, you'll also see 3 bubbles, so 1, 2, 3. For me, as long as you can see 3 bubbles, you're looking pretty good centering wise. And then you can also measure from this border here over. So that's essentially what PSA is looking at. If you see 2 bubbles here and 4 bubbles here, or 1.5 bubble and 5 bubbles, you've got a clearly off-center card left to right. Now, the thing that trips up people, including HGA, is looking at top to bottom centering. This is not an off-center card top to bottom. It's not. Now, yes, it looks smaller at the top versus the bottom in terms of the bubble width. You can't apply that same logic left to right. The design of this card is such that the centering top to bottom is measured completely differently. So the way that I really look at it, and to be quite honest, I don't really see any of these cards off center top to bottom. And it's extremely rare for these to be off center top to bottom, to the point where I don't even look at it anymore. But you can almost look at the distance between the Donruss Optic logo here to the bottom, and then at the very top, the distance from this top edge and above. And if it's close, the grader is not really going to care, to be quite honest. The only thing in these cards that you really need to look at is left to right. Now, if you have a grader who just has no idea what they're doing and they have not seen this card and they don't know the hobby, like an HGA grader potentially, top to bottom, you will absolutely have some issues with how they grade the card. But this is exactly how the card needs to be designed and is designed. And to me, this card looks like it's probably going to be gym mint. Now on the back, PSA has different tolerances. It doesn't need to be 50-50, 60-40, anything like that. This is perfectly fine so long as there's no hidden issues on the card. So hopefully that gives a good breakdown of how to grade 2017 Donruss Optic, which is home of the Patrick Mahomes rookie. It's home of the Deshaun Watson rookie. For basketball, Jason Tatum, etc. So there's a lot of really good rookies in this set, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight on how to grade that card. All right, so now we've got Panini Certified. Gold team, Patrick Mahomes. And this one actually looks pretty good. To grade this card, really the big things you're going to be looking at is back corners. Edges are usually cut pretty clean, but for the most part, most of the copies now have really bad corners. Centering and surface is usually pretty clean on this. Now we've got a Patty Cakes Mosaic Gold Prism number to 10. It's a beautiful card. This is not part of the base set. It's the Super Bowl subset card, but still a really nice card. Serial number to 10. And I told you guys in my last video I got 2 of these and I'm going to grade as many of them as I can until I can get a 10 to put in the PC. And I told you during that video I literally just sniped this card and I bought it as for my 3rd copy. Well, now we're doing the mail day for that video for that card, and here it is. This is the 3rd copy of this. This is the 5th one I've had overall. The first 2 graded an 8 and a 9. Now I have 3 raws that will be getting graded next time bulk opens up. Patrick Mahomes Disco. I sold one of these perhaps too cheap recently, so I wanted to get another one because I was kind of mad that I sold it too cheap. I sold it at a card show for about $100 less than what it was worth, so that stinks. Next, 2021 Select. Again, I'm not buying Select, a junk brand, unless it's got a serial number on it. So this is a serial number patty cake, and I will buy that. Donruss Road to the Super Bowl. I love this. Love, love, love it. Old Patty Cakes throwing down 30-24 against Josh Allen's Bills. Serial numbered 5 of 100, and then another one serial numbered 81 of 100. So that's beautiful. These cards I think are going to be very collectible moving forward. You see some of the LeBron ones on the basketball side, and Giannis as well, that are doing good. I think that these are going to be collectible cards, so I'm trying to buy those. Next, Donruss Gridiron Kings. This is a parallel number to 100. And usually these guys are pretty difficult to grade because you see a lot of color around the edges. If you can find one that's cut pretty clean, it's a good grading candidate. So definitely good for some Patrick Mahomes collectors. Next up, we've got a Panini Call to Arms Gold Prism. So this is the Gold Prism from Playoff Football number 10. Again, I think gold prisms of any subset are kind of the way to go. Doesn't necessarily need to be a prism, or it doesn't need to be from Select or Optic. I think that any of the other sets are kind of underrated. Monday Night Heroes from the Classics, which was a premium product this year, number to 75. This is the gold insert, so that one's pretty nice. And then also from our recent rookies and stars, there's the Crusade parallel. I love the red on red. Anytime you can get a Patrick Mahomes red on red parallel, you buy it, as I think those are going to be the ones that are collectible. So I've got the red number to 99 and blue number to 50. Then I've also got the airborne parallel number to 35. I've got star-studded parallel again, red on red number to 99. And now we're moving to the last two cards are Shohei Ohtani. So Shohei Ohtani Throwback Thursday, 2018 rookie, looks clean cut. So we'll give that one a try for bulk whenever it opens up. And then we've also got a Allen and Ginter mini. I believe that's from 2021. Yep, 2021. So those will be bulk cards for whenever that opens back up. All right, 3 more stacks. We're not out of the woods yet, guys. So the first stack we are going to go through is the small stack. And we've got some quick cards in here that we're going to send off and get them back fast. First one is a Mac Jones. And this is the Mac Jones stack, if I'm not mistaken. Mac Jones Rookies and Stars, parallel green, so the emerald parallel, number to 5, autograph. This one looks beautiful. If this doesn't come back PSA 10, I'll be a sad puppy. Very, very sad puppy. But that one looks pretty good. And then again, I told you I'll have more mosaics. This is the Mac Jones Mosaic True Rookie, numbered the Fast Break Purple, numbered to 75. And then I also have the True Blue, numbered to 99. So I'll be sending those off probably regular. Now we've got just some base cards. Those would be bulk whenever they open back up. So 3 classics. I like those because they are online release only or hobby only. So not a lot of them made. And I like this, the Zenith rookie. You cannot find these Zenith rookies anywhere. It's a limited release. It's a base card. No, it's not numbered. And no, it's not from anything that's Prism or anything like that. I love that it's different. It has that classic Zenith look. And it's limited. It's very, very rare. These cards are going to be doing very well, especially in PSA 10 grade, assuming Mac does something and becomes a guy. Next up, again, I love Rookies and Stars. To me, Rookies and Stars is one of my favorite products, especially the numbered parallels, because if the player does well, the cards do very well. So Mac Jones Rookies and Stars orange, it's numbered to 99. Then I also have the red parallel. So these are not base cards. The base cards are all white. This is the red parallel. So I've got 2 of those. So those will look pretty good. Somebody had a sticker attached to one of them, it looked like. Then I've also got a Rookies and Stars Crusade. This is the white parallel, number to 149. I've got a Rookies and Stars Rookie Rush. This is a parallel numbered to 80, I believe, 80, 90. I can't read, I'm getting old. Rookies and Stars Airborne. This is a white, number to 149. And then Rookies and Stars Blue. This is the blue, number to 50. So I will likely do some of those Mac Jones. So the high-end ones will be regular or economy, and the rest will be bulk whenever that opens up. So hopefully Mac Jones for the bulk cards doesn't completely choke next year, because I am absolutely going to need him to do well so I don't lose on those. Okay, now this is going to be a heavy prospecting stack, and it's all Julio Rodriguez if I'm not mistaken. So first up, Julio Rodriguez, Bowman's Best Gold Refractor, autograph number 50. This is from his rookie year, again 2021, the rookie year, the famous Bowman's Best set with all the rookies in it. Well, this is the autograph rookie, if you want to call it that. So I've got the gold refractor. I've got the gold lava, and if you all watched in my previous video for the $60,000 mail days, there was a lot of Julio Rodriguez in here. Well, I'm not done buying. I've got a ton of Julio Rodriguez blue, and luckily for most of these, I bought these before his first home runs in spring training, which was definitely got some interest in his cards. I got a refractor, another refractor. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I may be up to around 9 or 10 total refractors, and now we go to the base. So Julio base, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm throwing them around, 5, 6. So I've got 6 of those. And now we've got his base rookie card. So I got these in a lot. Basically paid like $2 or $3 a piece for these guys. So somebody got some wax and basically sold all the Julios in one lot. To get his only rookie card that's limited to around 15,000 cards per that produce total for $2 to $3 a piece, any day. I'll take that all day long. So not done. Still have 2 more big Julio's. And to me, these are the big ones in my opinion, I think. So these are from 2019. 2019 Bowman Next. These are uncirculated. This is the Bowman Next Red, not necessarily a refractor, but it's the red parallel, number 2 of 10. On-card autograph, and it is in fact from 2019, which is his, in my opinion, his rookie year. That's whenever his Bowman Chrome came out, so it's the first year. This is a beautiful card, uncirculated, absolutely gorgeous. That is going to be a monster. And I also have the purple or blue or whatever the other color is. Now that one's not going to be gradable. I'll probably get it graded anyway. It has a ding corner in the upper top, but at least the red. The red is the big one that is in the best shape. So I'll send these together, hopefully get a 9 on this one, maybe an 8. And then this one, hopefully getting a 10 after they see just how much better it looks compared to that. All right. So we are rolling through here. Now we are down to the last stack, and it's the biggest. So now we've got a prospecting stack, and I'm telling you, I'm still buying Anthony. I'm still buying Anthony Volpe. So I've got some more Anthonys here. Let's actually break this up into different stacks so you all can see here a little bit better. First up, another Anthony Volpe autograph. This is the mega autograph. I have, let's see, 4, 5 or 6 of these that's still at PSA right now. I've got a lot of Volpe on the channel. There's going to be a lot more coming, especially once they come back from PSA. Did buy a base card. Base cards for this are actually very hard to find in good shape. They're all off-centered, it seems, for the most part. And same for first edition. First edition, the ones that are out there, it does seem like the majority are off-centered. So found 2 of them that look pretty clean. And then also a camo. Camo looks pretty good. And then this is from Bowman Draft. This is the Sky Parallel, maybe a little off-center top to bottom. So have some nice bulk cards for whenever bulk reopens at some point. Now moving on, Nick York. You all know how much I like about Nick York if you've seen the channel. So again, low-end cards would be really good for bulk whenever they open up. This is his second-year Sterling autograph speckle. And then we're going back to Bowman's Best, which is hopefully a bread and butter card where it ends up making a little bit of money. So refractor, and then we've got a couple of base, more base, and that is the end of that. Now we're going into some Bowman's Best. I think I have these in alphabetical order. So first up, Colton Cowser, blue refractor. I'm not really as big on him. He came from Sam Houston State. He had great stats, but again, I want to see some production in the minors. Other people seem to like him. He got rated very highly in MLB top prospect list as well as Baseball America. Then I have his green. Now we're getting into some Christian Hernandez autograph base. And to buy these between 30 and 40 a piece for an on-card autograph of baby A-Rod, it's hard to pass up. It's really, really hard to pass up. Assuming that he is going to shoot up those charts. He was at the tail end of MLB.com's top 100 list that just debuted within the past week. So it is hopefully we see some movement in him this year, and he actually jumps up the list going into 2023. Here's a refractor, green refractor, another green refractor. Now we switch over here. We've got blue refractor. Now moving on to Jay Allen. So Jay Allen's next. Jay Allen blue refractor and a gold refractor. Is this the gold or? Yep, true gold. So it's not the gold wave. This is a big one. So those of you that don't know, Jordan Lawler and Marcelo Mayer are SPs in this product. Now they're parallels. They still have the parallels. This is the gold refractor parallel of Jordan Lawler, number 50. But hopefully you guys know how big this card is. And the hobby may not know how big this card is because I haven't seen a lot of talk about it. There's only been like between 5 and 6. There may be more since I've looked, but roughly 5 or 6 of these have sold on eBay. So I paid a lot of money for this. I think I paid the highest that's gone for on eBay so far. But this is a super short print card of Jordan Lawler. It's not like all the other ones that have a million out there. There are only a handful of these out there. And this is, I've noticed that it was short print, so I set a high snipe to make sure I got it. I got it. Whether or not it pays off or not, I have to explain to people that this is a short print card, which is a little bit unfortunate. But again, if Jordan Lawler becomes a guy and he jumps up those charts, the Bowman's Best is absolutely going to be a card that is going maybe not rival the Bowman Chrome, but with it being a short print, it might actually rival the Bowman Chrome, which will be phenomenal in my opinion. Victor Acosta, again, he's a penny stock. I've shown you a lot of stuff from him. Can't beat those autographs for the 10 to 20 range for even some of the refractors. And then here is a gold lava. So got a nice little stash for whenever bulk opens up to submit these for prospecting. Reginald Preciado, green refractor, and another green refractor. Again, I like him. It's really funny, depending on what prospect list you look at, a lot of these guys are either in the top 100 or not in the top 100. So there's not really a guy who is consistently in across every single set for these international J2 guys. Bowmanception, I love these Bowmanception cards. Other than, the top guys like Lawler, Mayer, and Brady House, etc. So here's a Brady House orange refractor. I think this is the second orange refractor I have. I also have a gold, and I have a gold lava, I believe. So those are nice. Followed by, I believe, 2 of the sapphires. So these sapphires look pretty clean. Overall, if you can find those in centered condition, you are doing good. I don't think that there's a lot of issues outside of just centering on these. Harry Ford, again, he's a guy who's also consistently at that tail end of the prospect list, or he's just outside it. Another Jordan Lawler. This is a first edition. You all can see that there. This is a kind of a crappy first edition. This first edition hologram it doesn't have any foil. It doesn't have a refractor or anything to it. To me, this is very cheap. Very, very cheap product. Topps is going cheap. Cutting corners on quality. Sapphire looks good. It's a premium product, but the first edition to me kind of looks pretty cheap. I've got eyelashes and hair falling everywhere. Maybe it's pubes. Maybe I have pubes falling off. Another sapphire from Jordan Lawler, Jordan Vyers. Again, I like that kid. He's a pretty low risk, high reward guy. Then another Marcelo Mayer, 2 Marcelo Mayers. Hopefully those are better centered than the last ones that I had. And then of course, a green speckle. So, that is actually it. I think that is everything. Now, I do have a couple of cards over here that are a little bit oversized. I will share those. Let's bring those out. So these are some Throwback Thursday cards. I'm a fan of these, especially because I got them from the same seller, and I'm assuming that he is a collector. And I guess they're not oversized cards. They are just oversized holders. So the same seller that I got the Otanis from, I also got these from. And PSA versions of these cards do well, especially the one that I'm about to show you here. If I can actually get this tape off. So let's get the tape off. This seemed a little bit unnecessary, but it is what it is. I appreciate the protection. I'd rather have the protection over not having it. Any day of the week, any day. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. All right, so again, I told you guys that I had some Shohei Ohtani throwbacks earlier that I just showed. I also have these as well. So we've got 2 of these Ohtani Torres duels. We've got an Acuna Throwback Thursday. And then this is the big one. This is the Acuna Soto. Any of those rookie logos with Acuna Soto I think are going to do very, very well. PSA 10s on this. Look in the 300 range. Again, don't quote me on that. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. But overall, this looks like a good buy at around 100 to 120 a card. Get it graded and hopefully do pretty well on it, assuming that they play well. So we will see what I do with these, whether or not they go wait for bulk or go at a faster service to just get ahead of the line. But again, that is a lot of cards that I have just bought over just the past couple of weeks since my last mail day. So again, I'm buying. I'm bullish on the market if you buy the right stuff. Thank you for checking this out. Let me know what you think down below. Stupid buys, not stupid buys. Anybody buying the same things that I'm buying, let me know in the comments down below, and we will see you next time. Thanks.